In the world of dating, you've probably heard a lot about chasing after someone you like. But what if the opposite approach actually works better? What if ignoring her, just enough to spark curiosity, could be the key to making her more emotionally invested in you? It might sound counterintuitive, but this tactic plays on something powerful that often gets overlooked. When you stop chasing, her mind starts racing. She starts to wonder why you're not giving her the attention she expects. It's a psychological shift that forces her to take notice in a way she wouldn't if you were constantly pursuing her. The more you pull back, the stronger her need to figure you out becomes. This isn't about playing games, it's about shifting the balance in your favor. It's a subtle shift in power, one that can trigger a response you never saw coming. Stay with me, and you'll understand why ignoring her can in fact make her chase you instead. When you ignore her, it creates a sense of mystery that naturally piques her curiosity. People are drawn to things they don't fully understand or can't easily predict. If you're not chasing her or giving her constant attention, she starts to wonder why. This shift in behavior stands out, especially if other men are always trying to win her over. Suddenly you're different, and this uniqueness makes her want to know more about you. Women often notice patterns and behaviors. When you don't follow the usual pattern of chasing, it challenges her expectations. She might think, "Why isn't he paying attention to me?" Or, "What makes him so confident?" These questions can make her more interested in observing your actions, trying to figure out what sets you apart. Ignoring her also sends a silent message that you're not desperate for her attention. This makes her curious about your life and what you value more than chasing someone. It builds an air of intrigue around you, making her imagine stories about you. The less she knows, the more she fills in the blanks, often seeing you as someone more exciting or unpredictable. Her curiosity grows because humans naturally focus on what feels just out of reach. This feeling pulls her attention toward you without you saying or doing anything directly. When you ignore her, it creates an air of mystery that women often find intriguing. Mystery pulls attention because people naturally want to understand what they don't know. By not chasing her, you become unpredictable and harder to read. She begins to wonder about your thoughts, feelings, and reasons for keeping a distance. This keeps her mind focused on you. Women are often drawn to things they cannot fully figure out. When you stop showing too much interest, it leaves gaps in her understanding of you. These gaps make her want to fill in the blanks. She might start asking questions or observing your behavior more closely, trying to solve the puzzle you've created. Mystery also sets you apart. Many men chase women by being too available or oversharing. Ignoring her makes you different, and this difference makes you more appealing. It tells her you don't rely on her attention for validation, which shows confidence. When you ignore a woman instead of chasing her, you subtly shift the balance of power. In most situations, the person chasing holds less power because they seem overly available or eager. Ignoring her shows you are not desperate and have control over your emotions. This can make her see you as someone confident and self-assured, qualities that naturally attract people. Ignoring her also disrupts the typical patterns of attention she might expect. If she's used to being chased, your behavior stands out. She may start questioning why you're not acting like others. This creates intrigue and makes her wonder about your intentions. The less predictable you are, the more she has to think about you, which increases her emotional engagement. It also shifts her focus from you trying to win her attention to her seeking yours. This change often happens because humans tend to value things they work for. When you don't chase, she feels the need to take the initiative. This subtle shift in behavior can make her invest emotionally, creating a stronger connection. When you ignore a woman, it sends a silent message that you are confident and not desperate for attention. This behavior makes her see you as someone who values himself and his time. Women are naturally drawn to men who seem secure and self-sufficient, as it signals strength and independence. By not chasing her, you show that you're not like others who might try too hard to impress her. This subtle difference makes her curious about what sets you apart. Ignoring her can also create an illusion of scarcity. When you are not easily available, your time and attention appear more valuable. People often desire things that feel exclusive or hard to get, and this principle applies to relationships too. She may start to wonder why you're not chasing her like others do, making her more interested in gaining your attention. This approach taps into a psychological concept where humans tend to value what requires effort to attain. When she feels she has to work to earn your attention, she subconsciously assigns more worth to you. This effort increases her emotional involvement, even if she doesn't realize it. Over time, this dynamic can make her see you as someone worth pursuing. When you ignore a woman, it can activate her emotional investment because it creates an imbalance that she instinctively wants to fix. Humans naturally want to chase what feels out of reach, and this applies to emotions too. When you're not actively giving her attention, she begins to wonder why. This questioning can lead her to focus more on you, trying to figure out your intentions. Ignoring her also makes her realize she doesn't have guaranteed control over your attention. This subtle shift makes her put in effort to gain it back. Women often value things they have to work for, and when she feels she needs to earn your interest, her emotional connection grows stronger. Additionally, ignoring her contrasts with the usual pattern of men chasing her. Most women are used to being pursued, so when you don't, it stands out. This unexpected behavior forces her to think about you differently, increasing her emotional involvement. This approach can also trigger a competitive instinct. If she believes she might lose you to someone else, or feels like she doesn't fully have you, her emotions heighten. These emotions drive her to take action, whether it's initiating contact or showing more interest in you, deepening her investment.